I'm Pastor Jake. You know, in John chapter 8, the Pharisees brought a woman to Jesus, threw her down in front of him, and said, look, we caught this lady in adultery. And Jesus, he don't even look up at them. What he does, he looks at the ground and he starts writing some stuff. What he's writing, we don't really know. Some think that maybe it is the sins of all these guys that were judging this lady. You know, he finally, at the end of it, he says, you know, well, who without sin cast the first stone? These men finally drop all their rocks and walk away. All's left is Jesus and this lady. Jesus looks up at her and says, where's your accusers? She said, they're not here. He said, then I don't accuse you, I forgive you. Go and sin no more. Now he does say that at the end of it. Go and sin no more. In other words, change, repent, and go a different direction. Don't do it again. But he goes on in chapter 8, it says, judge not, and you won't be judged. See, I see this a lot. I see it from the pulpit a lot. Judging. I see people pointing fingers at other people and naming them. That's where I draw the line, is when you start naming people. There's no one on this earth that's without sin, except for Jesus when he came. Jesus is the only one that ever stepped foot on this earth that had not sinned. From the day he was born to the cross, he had not sinned. But we have. The flesh we have will not inherit the kingdom of heaven because it's sinful. If we wouldn't wash by the blood of God, our souls wouldn't even make it. He had mercy on us. He had grace. And that's what we should give other people. We can't keep judging. We can't keep pointing fingers. This is what that's why I can give, again, this is mine. I can't stand when people are judging a person for one thing, but other things they'll let go by. Why? Because they've done these things like drinking and doing all this stuff, so they don't want to point that out, because then that comes back on them. It's because that great big old tree trunk in their eye, they don't want to point it out. That's where we have to draw the line. We have to actually let God take care of it. He's the one judge. Jesus says, I didn't come to judge the world. He said, my word will. So that's what we need to do. Let his word judge. Let us do as God told us and just spread the Gospels.